welcome to Health Talk here on AETV Live. My name is Ogaga Ikama, and I'm your host. As you already know, Health Talk is your go-to program where you get answers to questions relating to you and your health. Before I introduce today's guest to you, if you are yet to subscribe to this channel, please do well to do that right now and like and share this video as well. Thank you. I have on the show with me today a nurse from the Asaba Specialist Hospital, Asaba Delta State, Nurse Juanita Akpomeyuma. Hello, Juanita.
Hello, Gaga.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yes. All right. So today's topic is something that will be beneficial to everybody. You know, there are some topics that come up and it's gender-based, but this is for everybody. And what am I talking about? Self-care. Yes. So Nurse Juanita Akpomeyuma is here to share with us on how to care for ourselves. So what is self-care?
Self-care are conscious efforts, conscious activities that an individual carry out to nurture themselves, to make themselves better. And they consist of various types. We have physical self-care, we have spiritual self-care, we have emotional self-care, we have mental self-care, we have digital self-care. So as an individual, there are things, conscious efforts, conscious activities that you also carry out day to day to make you feel better about yourself, to be a better person.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, conscious, I like the fact that verb, conscious efforts, conscious activities that you have to carry out to make your life better. And you broke it down into the different types, talked about mental, physical, emotional, digital. So now let's just run through them individually. So mental self-care, what do you mean by mental self-care and how can that be practiced?
Okay. So mental self-care are actions that you carry out to make you fit mentally. So some of the actions that you can carry out: one, journaling.
What's
Two,
that?
journaling,
What's that?
like writing down,
Okay, journaling.
Yeah.
Okay.
writing down to oneself or writing down to a loved one.
Okay.
Journaling, then talking to a therapist, talking to a loved one, talking to friends. That's part of mental self-care. Also, setting boundaries in relationships also help improve your mental state of mind.
Okay. So let's look at emotional. So I want to get the thin line between I want to get the thin line between mental and emotional.
Okay. Funny enough, both of them are quite similar because emotional also has to deal with setting boundaries to make your emotions stable. These are things, emotional self-care are things that you carry out to make your emotional status stable. So when you will come out giving off wrong energy outside. So one of them also has to do with setting boundaries, talking to loved ones, meditating,
Oh.
spending time with God in prayer if you are a Christian, meditation, exercise also are also part of
It
emotional
helps the
self-care.
emotion.
Yes, it does.
Okay, so it's interesting. Then let's talk about the physical. You mentioned digital, but just shed a little light before we round off the types with the physical, digital self-care.
Okay. Digital self-care it's just like making use of digital equipment to care for yourself sexually. For example, reducing screen time. You know, a lot of us spend time on our phone. Like so many of us spend over 18 hours a day on our phones. So reducing screen time is one of the ways you can actually care for yourself. Then making use of digital apps, like those meditation apps, those journaling apps on your phone can also improve your life as a human being.
Okay, so this is very interesting. Looking at it from the different types of self-care, talked about mental, reading, setting boundaries, journaling, talking to friends and loved ones. Like that is amazing. As basic as it sounds, and coming to think of it, I now see how true that is, and also emotionally, because there are times that you're going through stuff
Yeah.
and just sharing with
With
someone that
someone,
cares,
yeah.
that wants to listen. It helps you
It
mentally,
relieves you, yeah,
helps you
yeah,
emotionally. Then digital self-care, reducing screen time. I think in this generation, most of us are culpable of this one. Sometimes it's not intentional,
yeah,
but because of the kind of job we
yeah. That
do,
would do, yes.
yes, so we find ourselves doing that.
Spending more time.
Yes, and you also talked about apps that can help reduce the job. We have different writing apps and all of that.
Yeah.
So that's very interesting. So you've learned something concerning types of self-care and all of that. Now let's talk about the importance and look at the benefits of self-care.
Okay, just few importance. One of them is it helps rejuvenate, it helps restore, it helps relationships. For example, if you are someone that always come off as giving up that bad energy, always come off as being rude, being all bossy, being all saucy, no one will want to associate themselves with you. So that things that sets you off as someone that does not care for his or herself because your emotions are not balanced, your mood is never balanced, so no one wants to associate themselves. So self-care helps maintain and build relationship because if you're coming up as good, if you're looking good, you smell good, you talk good, everyone will want to associate themselves with you. Also, it boosts confidence. If you carry out some of these things that I've talked about, some of these self-care activities that I've talked about, when you come out, there's this level of confidence that you have about yourself. You smell good, you dress nice, you look good, you talk to people and you are not rude, you talk to people well, intelligently. Those ways, yeah, those are one of some of the importance of self-care.
Okay, this is Health Talk here on AETV Live. The conversation is on self-care, and I've got Nurse Juanita Akpomeyuma here. She has told us what self-care is, the types of self-care, and she also shed some light on the importance. In the next episode, I beg your pardon, we'll be talking in detail the importance, and also I'll be introducing something to you. It was when I interacted with her I found out about this. Stick around for the next episode.